Denny Lorimar and Jackson Gold. Two names instantly familiar to anybody in the music business, and yet obscure to the general population, as even they would admit. Denny Lorimar's professional career began in 1965 as an assistant at Lansdowne Studios, 4 years after the legendary producer Joe Meek had left to go on to form his own studio. Shortly after arriving at Lansdowne, Denny assisted Adrian Courage in the production of the Dave Clark Five's Bits and Pieces, but characteristically fell out in an argument over tape compression. Ken Townsend, then studio manager at Abbey Road, turned down Denny's application to become an engineer at the famous recording studio. The reason? Denny's refusal to wear a coat and tie. "Back then," says Denny, "I was a cat. Ties were for straights." Enter Larry Page. At that time, producer of the Troggs, Page recognized a maverick talent in Lorimar and set him up as house engineer at Page One Records. In 1971, Denny parted amicably with Page and, following in the footsteps of his hero Joe Meek, set up his own studio, which he called Pandora's Box. Significantly, the first artist to walk through the hallowed portals of Pandora's Box was the up-and-coming 19-year-old singer-songwriter Jackson Gold. His first LP was the quintessential In Search of Gold, a marvelous vehicle, both for his introspection and for Lorimar's production skills. The standout track for many critics was Model Citizen, which was hailed for its embittered confessional lyrics.
They say that I'm a model citizen, but really I'm a modeling citizen. I stare in the mirror almost every day, but all that stares back is the lines of dismay. Oh, oh, save me, lady, save me from myself. Oh, save me, lady, let me be someone else.
Although, at the time, unfavorably compared by some to Jim Croce and Philip Goodhand Tate, what emerged was undoubtedly Gold and Lorimar's own work. Two more Jackson Gold albums followed in quick succession. The first was Gold Standard, an album of cover versions. The second, Midas Touch, which, ironically, was a complete failure. But it was that very failure that brought about the establishment of Lorimar and Gold as a production team. It was in 1972 that Lorimar and Gold achieved their tour de force with the Svengali-like transformation of the South London blues group Pegasus into the international progressive rock monster band. Indeed, their album Persistence of Memory still figures in many critics' all-time top 100.
I was born 10,000 years ago. Yes, I was born 10,000 years ago. But I came back again to visit you, my friends, with a message from long ago. I came from a time when dragons flew in the sky. I came from a time when dragons flew in the sky. And Merlin cast a spell over beyond. Yes, Merlin cast a spell over beyond. Persistence of memory. Persistence of memory.
Which brings us to the 1990s. Will Expo 70 be the new Oasis, as Jackson and Denny confidently predict? Or will their dogmatic approach which all critics do believe is the hallmark of their work, leave the project still more.
Listen to Jackson, listen to Denny. A bit of respect for the guys in the control room. When you get to the chorus, let's have a little 16th roll, then cross over to the ride cymbal. Don't up the BPM on the chorus, but up the attitude, up the gumption, level. Really go, holiday at Watrash Rock.
Yeah, nice.
And we're back in West Heath Yard at 10 to 1 tonight in the first of a new series behind the scenes in the music business.